tell you, your makeup is so beautiful. Your eyeshadow, the lashes, the way that it marries with your blush. I'm living for it.
So much. That made my day. Your makeup is gorgeous too. And your hair, yes,
Thank
like
you. Thank you
everything.
so much.
Oh, of course, of course. Hey guys, it's Autumn Hawkins with Sporting News, and I'm here today with Grammy nominated singer Becky G. How are you doing today, Becky?
I'm doing so good.
Good, awesome. We'll just start off can you tell me a little bit about your partnership with Lenovo and your club, your campus initiative? Because these kids, oh, I love them. They're beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah. Your club, your canvas to me is like so much more than a campaign. It's a movement that is about
Mhm.
celebrating, elevating the voices of what we consider the 12th player, which is the fans. And I don't know if you're a fan of soccer, but I am a massive fan. So much to the
Mhm.
point where I'm like, low key, if you see me looking down, it's because I'm checking my phone for the scores because I feel so spoiled with all the football that is taking place every single day throughout the World Cup. But all that to say, yeah, it really is just about collaborating with the fans and elevating their voices and, doing something special for them because really without the fans, we're nothing.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I think it crossed genres too, like being with music, being with football. It's like the fans are such an important part of that ecosystem.
Absolutely.
So absolutely back on your partnership too, like what was your favorite part about this partnership? Like was it creating, was it connecting with fans? Like what is your
All of the
part that's
parts, girl,
favorite?
all of the parts. The ones that I can highlight that I got to experience firsthand was
Mhm.
seeing the creative process in real time. We went to Seattle, so we spent time with Ballard FC and Salmon Bay FC and kind of meeting some of the players and, getting to see our amazing, talented creative directors kind of just go in and ask the most intensive questionnaire that you could ever do to really get to understand the city, the culture, and of course the people who make it what it is. And the different iterations and kind of the most important parts to people, I always thought was like kind of the sweet and endearing and also quirky part of it. So many different personalities and all these people coming together. And you're absolutely right what you said about it before about music. Um, the fans and the community are at the core of it all. And so seeing that happen in real time in Seattle for me personally as a creative and seeing the two worlds come together in that way was really special. And I think music and soccer have so much in common in that way. It doesn't really matter what language you speak. We all speak football and we all speak music. So kind of as a musician getting to be a part of this, and as a football lover, it's like it's a dream come true.
Yes, and I can't wait to dig deeper on that too. I want to know more about you becoming the part owner of the Angel City FC. That is such a dope thing to have on your resume.
Oh
How did
yeah,
you
for
come up
sure.
with that idea?
It's one of my proudest flexes being born and raised in LA and especially, being a proud young AYSOer. I grew up playing soccer when I was younger and I am Chicana, Mexican American and within our communities, I feel like football is so important to us. And so you're
Mhm.
kind of just born that way. You really come out of the womb like loving football, loving everything about it. And growing up, I feel like I would have played a lot differently if I knew that there was even the slightest chance that I could play for my hometown team, but it just didn't exist. And so when I heard whispers about a team coming to LA, I did everything I needed to do. I called every single person that I knew, and I was like, I will be an equipment manager. I will do, post game pitch interviews. I will do whatever I got to do to just be a part of this. And I was so early on into it. I'll never forget. Julie actually was like, "How did you even find out about this? Like, what?" And so yes, I got to see it from its earliest rounds, and it's been so beautiful to see the team and the community just continue to grow through every win and every loss. It's like those are the teams you got to be really proud to stand by, is to know that come what may, we are who we are, and we proudly, represent. So yeah, it's pretty. I think it's pretty cool.
Absolutely, absolutely. My best friends, they're Mexican. They live in the Bay Area, and I'm always over there. I want to go over there to a World Cup game and see Mexico. Mexico's doing an amazing job. They're doing an
Yeah, I
amazing
know. I'm
job.
over
I
here. I'm
love
just
it.
like, I know I was born. I'm always like, I'm a 200 percenter. I was at the USA game too,
Yes,
but
absolutely.
yeah, no, it's honestly just in general. I have, friends and peers who, I mean, just to go to a World Cup game in general, regardless of the team, if your team is playing or not, the ambiance and energy is just so it's electric, and it really is thanks to the fans. It's the fans that
Absolutely.
make the experience.
It really does. It really does. I want to get into your music. You have a new song, Eppa, that I think has such an important message. So why was it important for you to create this anthem?
Thank you. Thank you so much. It is my baby. I love Epa so much and I love the video. I think it is such a love letter to my community and to the city that raised me. Um, and it's been really special going back into like, I don't know, I guess these like more pop, sounds again after my last two albums, Esquinas and Encuentros, which were música mexicana. So kind of like all the roots and self-discovery that I did in that process inspired all the new music, even though sonically it's very different.
Hmm.
And I think it's kind of been like low key like the Becky G secret sauce. Like I'm living for it. I love it. And I love that everybody's loving it. And I feel so thankful for that. Yeah.
Yeah. And like speaking of like your music too, it's like you have this new like I saw a video of you on Instagram of Espa. So what's that collab? I love the vibe for this era right
Thank
now.
you.
So what can you tell me
Yeah.
about that?
Well, it's funny. I mean, with this collaboration with Lenovo, it's like I have always personally felt that my greatest moments come in collaboration,
Hmm.
with other creatives, with other people in my community. And I feel like, yeah, my fans have crowned me with like a little collab queen crown because they're just like, you already know, she's collaborating with this person, this person, this person. And it's because I really do. I think that's where the magic happens. It's like when you can kind of come out of yourself and learn something new. And I think that the whole world of like K-pop has been just so inspiring from, again, the fandoms, going back to the fans, and
Hmm.
how passionate and involved they are in supporting their favorite artists, but also the routine and the discipline that comes from being an artist and collaboration, I think is so beautiful because you kind of build new friendships out of that because you're like, oh my God, you understand exactly what this experience is because you're living it too. So I feel really lucky and excited about all of my latest collabs. They've been really, really cool.
I can't wait. I absolutely can't wait. We talked about it a little bit before about how like music and football, like there's so many like unforgettable moments, I believe, like in both. And what similarities do you see between performing on a stage and then the energy inside of a stadium?
Ooh, it's interesting because, those 90 minutes on the pitch, there's a lot of up and down. And I think that
Hmm.
when I'm touring and I'm thinking about my show, it starts out really big. This is the intro, this is that. And then you kind of have these moments where you're going up and you're going down and you're in that journey and experience with your audience. And so in a sense, you can say like these footballers, they're also performers. They're putting on a show. People are
Hmm.
watching in the up and down in every single moment through those 90 minutes. So I would say in that sense, it's pretty similar. The fan engagement is also pretty similar. Especially in Mexican culture, like there's a lot of chants. We love our
Hmm.
chants. And
Hmm.
if you go to Mexico and you do concerts, they also have their chants that they do for you, and they love, what they're seeing.
Hmm.
And so I think that there's like little similarities like that. And then I think just overall, athletes and artists, I think artists can learn a lot from athletes for sure, as far as, game prep and all of the rest and recovery that you need to be ready for the next game day because it doesn't stop. So yeah, on the pitch and off the pitch, I'd say it's pretty similar.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I think there's so much that goes between like obviously not being an athlete or a singer or anything like that, but it's like when you can see like how much like someone has to put like themselves first in the training process and all of that, it's absolutely insane. I have this question for you, and it's about like what, so if you had to like pick like your like a starting lineup, your own soccer team out of musicians, who would you want on your team?
Oh my God, that is so hard, especially after we were just talking about collaborations. And I'm like, oh my God, I gotta choose? That would be so tough.
It might be
Oh my
hard.
God, that would be so hard, actually. Well, especially, you know why? Because I'm like a tactical thinker, so I'm like, who's actually good at soccer?
Mhm. That's true.
Oh my God.
True.
Man. Ugh. I feel like I would want all my girly pops on my team. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like I want all my girls on my team. Like the other day at the USA game, my girl Anita and
Mhm.
Tyler, they both performed. And I had them come over and we watched some of the game together. And like Anita's from Brazil. Like I feel like
Mhm.
you littled on your team because one, they could play, and two, they've got the vibes. Like they're
Yes.
everywhere. So I feel like Anita would definitely be on my starting lineup, and I would have her as a striker. Like I'd just be like, "Girl, go, 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 make them shots."
Absolutely.
And then Tyler
Absolutely.
would be there for the vibes because, oh my God, we watched it was our teams competing against each other when she did the opening game in Mexico. She also performed the national anthem there. And it was her team versus my team and we won. And I was like, I think
Oops.
we can hug it out. We can hug it out. But it would be nice to be on the same team.
No, absolutely. I think those are two really great people to have on your team. I think they both have really high energy, and I can see some athleticism in there. I can see that. I can see that. The World Cup, was ultimately about, bringing people together. So what do you hope that fans around the world can take from this tournament that goes beyond the matches?
Yeah, well, I feel like when I look at your club, your canvas, like I said, it's so much bigger than a campaign. It's a movement for the fans, to elevate their voices and also to kind of remind people that like community makes everything better and everything's better in community. Like I truly think that juntos somos más. We're so much more when we come together. So I hope people kind of feel that embrace and feel like celebrated, you know?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Well, what are some of your favorite World Cup traditions that you have at home?
Oh, I mean, we're just big barbecuers. We love a good carne asada at my family.
Mm.
There's always yummy food. There's always a good music playlist. And the vibes are right. Like win or lose, like we're good. Like we're vibing, you know? So I would say that there's always yummy food. A good carne asada is like the way that I like to have my at home mundial watch parties, if you will.
Oh no, I love it. Carne asada, ugh, so good, so good. It was so nice speaking with you. I had such a
Same
blast.
here. Thank you so much.
Of course, thank you.